Welcome to the Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Brinke, and today I'm going to be going through some auction results on an online auction. Before we get started, make sure you check out our new store for all the latest merchandise from the Garage USA, including some items that are available for a limited time. Not only do they look great, it also helps support the channel. Now back to the video. Thanks for joining me. I feel like I'm addicted to this bid to buy, really interesting auction website. I will put a link in the description down below. They have a lot of different auctions, surplus auctions, they have impound auctions, and city auctions as well. So just so many auctions and a lot of good deals on some of these as well. This particular auction is a landscaping contractor. I believe it is a surplus auction. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the auction results. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is a landscaping contractor surplus auction. I'm just going to go through these results here, and not all of them because, again, I don't know what this equipment is, but we'll go through some of these here. Yamaha Grizzly 4-wheel drive ATV, so that's a nice little unit there. It says offer pending. The reserve was not met, so and that was at the close of the auction. So I don't know if they accepted that offer. But that's how that one ended. We have a Finn bark blower. Also has a reserve, and that one sold for $20,751. So let's click into this one. I don't know what a bark blower is, so, but here it is. And it's got glow plugs, it's got a diesel engine, 416 hours. Oh, there we go. It blows mulch and topsoil. So, and it runs. So there you go. Runs and operates. So $20,751 was the high bid on the Finn bark blower. So, oh, there you go. It's got the hose there. I'm sure that's to blow your material onto the ground. So there you go. I figured out what it is. Let's go back here. Next one. I do know what this is. It is a 2005 Chevrolet C4500. And that says concrete form truck. So let's click into this one. 179,000 miles. Duramax diesel, manual locks, manual windows, 14-foot form bed, and says it runs and drives. New head gasket, new injectors, full service records, and it was never used in the winter. So we'll take a look at some of these photos. And there you go. Again, not a bad looking truck. I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but that's what they've got. So, and that one sold for $12,000. So, I don't know. Looks like it's a good truck. Just going to click through and see if there were any more photos or if that was it. Yeah, there's a few more photos here. I don't know. Are those good tires? That looks awfully smooth on the edge, but I guess it's the tread depth you're looking at, so might need new tires. Rear tires look like they're okay. Oh, yeah, there's a lot more photos. This is actually not a bad looking truck if that's what you're looking for, you know? And see if we've got, A little scrape there. Let's see if there's any interior photos. And there's the engine. Duramax diesel. That's a good solid engine in that. That's dirty, but it's landscaping and it's concrete, so you would not expect a clean truck if they're working with concrete. 179,000 miles. There we go. So that was all the photos there. So again, I don't know if that's a good deal. Seems like it would be pretty decent. $12,000 on that. So let's see what we got for other things. Portable air compressor sold for $5,076. Again, might be a good deal. Let me know what you think. We've got a 2021 Ford F-350 XLT. Oh, it's got the V10. That's a nice engine. So it's the V10 Triton, 149,000 miles. Four-wheel drive, power locks, power windows, plow mount, and truck side wiring included. Controls not included. And it says the exhaust fell off, but it runs and drives. That sold for $1,750. That, to me, seems like a pretty damn good deal. Let's just take a look at the photos here. All right, it looks like, oh, there's the exhaust. There you go. You weld that back on. I like the plastic flares on the wheel arches. It either helps prevent rust or it hides the rust. So, but not a bad looking truck. I mean, for $1,700, I would totally get that. V10, so not the best fuel mileage, but plenty of power under that. Tires look like they're in good shape. Yeah, I mean, that's a good looking truck. Interior's not bad either. Very clean on the inside. A little bit of rust on the cab corner there. The frame doesn't look too bad. Pretty typical Midwest truck. Power windows, power locks. A little bit of rust. She's a little dirty, but again, it's a truck. So yeah, not a bad looking truck. $1,750. That seems like a really, really good deal. I mean, heck, I would buy that one, you know? Why not? Polaris Ranger 700 XP. So we'll pull up the details on that. It sold for $5,100. Hour meter has 199 hours. It comes with doors, runs and drives, but it needs a tune-up. So it says farm or off-road use only. So we'll take a look at some of these. That would be kind of cool. A little side-by-side with a dump box. Dirty, but not surprising. There you go. That looks like it could be a fun little side-by-side. You know, get some work done with that for sure. A Case mini sneaker with trailer. I don't even know what that means. A JCT belly mower. I do know what that is. That one sold for $812.
Snow Wolf Ultra Pusher snowplow. That sold for $1,375. Got a skid loader 90-inch snowplow that sold for $415. A 92-inch snow pusher sold for $420. So there's some snow equipment, snow removal equipment. So that Boss, that seems like a good deal at $970. And then a John Deere mower, the X300. I like John Deere mowers. So that one sold for $870. That actually seems like a pretty decent deal, especially for that X300. Let's just take a look at some of the photos here. It says 171 hours. So that looks like it's in good shape. I mean, it's just a riding mower. It's missing the little plastic cover for the discharge. iTorque power system. Okay. Yeah, you would want to replace the, so it's a plastic cover that goes on the mower deck. You definitely would want to replace that because you can see the blade there. So it could be a little dangerous. So anyway, tires look okay. Rear tires look okay. So there you go. $870. That is actually a really good deal on that particular riding mower. Then a couple of other items. We've got a mortar mixer, another mortar mixer, a Toro snowblower. Oh, Toro makes good snowblowers. $218 this one went for, so that looks pretty nice. It's got a Briggs & Stratton motor on it, and owner states that it works. So look at these photos here. All right, then there's a sod cutter. That went for $85. That would be nice to have. It says that it works. A 3-ton jack went for $22. A party tent, whatever. Floor sweeper went for $6. So, hot water pressure washer, $740. That actually seems like a decent deal on that one. Craftsman toolbox went for $5. Ford F-150 tailgate went for $60. Back rack went for $46. So, yeah, some decent equipment. Looks like it was a pretty good auction. Again, I don't know what all of this stuff does. I wouldn't use all of this stuff. I've never worked in landscaping. So, I mean, for around my house, for, personal use, a Honda 5-horse tiller went for $155. I mean, it's a Honda, so that's going to run forever. It's nice to have a tiller. My wife does gardening. We've got that Legend Force. We paid probably twice that for that one, if I remember correctly. But yeah, lots of good deals here. So let me know down in the comments below which item you think was the best deal and what you would like to see. Well, that was a very interesting auction. Again, I don't really know much about landscaping. I've never worked in landscaping. And so, were those good deals? I don't know. Leave a comment below. Let me know if those were good deals. Let me know what your favorite items were. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to thank you for watching The Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Brinke, and I'll see you next time.